Boys, question, real or fake?
Real.
Real or fake?
Fake.
Now, seeing as our last real versus fake video did so well, unfortunately, I'm back with another.
Another one. Another one.
That's right. Today's video, we're going to be diving into 2 bags that came into my office on Monday that are in fact counterfeit. Now, as I said in the previous video on our real versus fake, Trendsourcing Dubai pride ourselves in trust, reliability, and offering a bespoke service, meaning that every single item that comes into our boutique is tested, of course, to ensure that we shop with confidence, and most importantly, to ensure that you guys at home or anyone passing into the boutique, whether online, Instagram, or however you find yourself shopping with us, you shop with confidence. I'm gonna dive into 2 bags that came in on Monday. One is a Birkin 25-2 and one is a Mini Kelly. What scares me the most is by eye, they do look very real. And unfortunately, if they went in the hands of somebody else, I think they probably would have ended up on the shelf. So let's dive into the 2 bags that I've got in front of me that at the end of this video, I'm probably gonna throw off the Burj. So here we have bag, or should we say culprit. Culprit number 1, the Birkin 25-2, one of our best sellers. Gold hardware, a tube Togo leather. This is fake. Now, ultimately, this was the deal breaker for me when the person come in to sell us the bag initially. And remember, we do not pay out same day. It's one thing I do not do. Same day cash outs scare me because how do I know if the bag is genuine or it is what it is? So what we have an agreement, and this is for anybody that ever wants to sell to us, don't sell us a fake, that you bring the bag into us, it sits with us for at least 24 hours so we can outgo the authentication process. And once we've got back the authentication certificate, we would then pay you out, or in this case, throw it off the top of the Burj. Now, I won't do that. I'll just give you the bag back, of course. But this is to say that we don't do any instant cash outs. So this bag coming on Monday, it's now Wednesday. Authentication certificate come back last night. And this bag was a deal breaker. Straight away to me, the color is completely off. The stiffness of the hardware, I knew straight away that something just wasn't right. And the interior stamp, which is the serial number inside the bag, was blurred. I knew straight away that this bag didn't seem up to the standards of Hermes, but of course, we still have to send it out to our authentication team. I also noticed that the back leather parts were a lot thinner than usual, and the actual color of the leather was off. And of course, as you probably would have seen at the start of the video, the flimsiness is crazy. This bag folds like a slice of bread. Also, the actual bottom of the bag is very hard, and that's a cheap sheet of cardboard that is very common in the counterfeit bags. This isn't a good fake at all. By eye, to be fair, it looks good. But when you get up close and personal and you feel it, you smell it, you touch it, and you look at the finer details, this bag is a terrible fake. It does not belong anywhere at all other than in the bin. Bag number 2, one of our best sellers again, which is the Hermes Mini Kelly 20. This is in Blue Broom Epsom. Again, probably one of our most popular colors. So whoever has brought these bags has been very calculated in their color selection. I'm assuming so anyway. These are 2 big sellers that many people will just off the cuff buy, but for here, not a chance. Now, discrepancies by eye. If you want my honest opinion, there isn't many. But when you get up close and personal to the bag again, and you look at the thickness to thinness on the actual strap, you could tell straight away something isn't right. This is a lot thicker than it is over here. Would Hermes make this mistake? Absolutely not. Sticker placement looks very off, too thin, too wonky. Stiffness of the hardware seems fine. Looking at the actual bag, in all honesty, looking at the stitching, the quality, and giving it a smell, this bag isn't the worst of fakes. But ultimately, we can tell straight away, just by small discrepancies, that a brand like Hermes wouldn't make these mistakes at all. So a big giveaway for me is in the inside of the actual bag when you open it up. The back of the actual hardware has got these quite large bobbles, which doesn't exist on the genuine. It's normally quite flush, so you can see straight away that the attention to detail in this one has not been looked at. And the stamp inside the actual bag is thin font, which doesn't exist on the genuine, and is fairly large. And it's very, very visible, which is not normally seen on a Mini Kelly. Normally, when we're doing our authentication, it requires an interior light. You've got to get quite up close and personal because it's fairly small and engraved. This one, just from a slight pull, I can see the whole stamp, which, to be fair, would make life easier. So if Hermes are watching this, copy something from the fake to make the stamps a little bit bigger. And if you are watching this as well, I noticed something fairly cool, that on normal Hermes bags, they come with a plastic coverage, which is just a plastic that will sit at the bottom of the actual stumps. This, and I noticed this on a lot of fakes now, fakes pay too much attention to detail, too much in fact that they make silly mistakes. I've never seen a genuine Hermes bag with plastic caps, but would make life easier for sure. So these 2 bags will now be sent straight back to the person who has sold them to us. We will present the counterfeit certificate, and of course they would have to then go and pay for this authentication process. If you are looking to sell to Trendsourcing Dubai, please make sure that you know what you're selling to us. I completely appreciate some people don't, and that's fine. It's why we do this authentication process. If the item was genuine, we would make the seller an offer, we'd buy the bags, and they don't have to pay for the authentication. That's on me. Because these bags are fake, they'll have to pay for the authentication fees inflicted on us, and they'll take these bags back. Hopefully throw them off the verge, but what they do with them I can't control. But this is why I say to many people when shopping with a reseller or shopping with anyone, do your due diligence. Make sure that he or she that you're buying from has a track record. Make sure he or she that you're buying from shows you something that tells them that they've made sure that bag is genuine and that you're shopping with confidence. And of course, ask around. My business has been in Dubai for 15 months now, but I've got 9 years worth of experience. But in 15 months, this business has grown on word of mouth. You offer a good service, they tell a friend. You offer a good service, they tell a friend, and it's a complete domino effect. You sell a fake bag, they tell a friend, and that's also a domino effect. So for my fellow sellers and resellers as well, please make sure that when you're buying bags, always check them. Even when I sell a bag to a reputable reseller, I say check the bag. I want to make sure that you're confident as much as I'm confident as well. So, in the words of DJ Khaled, another one.
Another one. Another one.
That doesn't go on the Trends Dubai shelf, returning back to the clients, and here we have another YouTube video, hopefully educating you guys on how you can spot a real versus fake bag.